the folly that we're talking about this week. The folly in arguing or even engaging in foolish, ignorant controversies with those who believe incorrectly. So instead, Paul says it is better to continue teaching the truth in gentleness, patience, and with restraint. Those were not things that were like high on my gifting list right off the bat, right? It is common to think that arguing over such topics is a great way to convince a person that they're incorrect and to pull them along to the right way of thinking. However, more often is the case that when we point out an inaccuracy in a way that brings up an argument, we push them away. Because no longer, when they're on the defensive, are their ears able to hear what we have to say. And so instead, it is the Holy Spirit that we lean into to guide those conversations if they have to come up. And it is the Holy Spirit that we lean into to change hearts, not our rightness of understanding. So instead, we are called to be patient, to be kind, and to be gentle, and to continue in the truth. So my mother used to always say to me, we must rise above, Angie, we must rise above. So we'd be in a situation where somebody was wrong or had done me wrong, and I wanted to tell them about it. I had all the words. It was very articulate. So I could tell them all of the things, and I very rarely had a filter. And she would say, no, we just rise above, be kind, be gentle. That is silly. When do we get to tell them they're wrong? And the answer was never. You have to rise above. But as I got older, I started to realize how right she was. How that any time I decided to come out and tell them how they were wrong, it just didn't seem to go over very well. And I usually lost a person in my life more than gained a fellow Christian. And she was right. It is a matter of saying, okay, Lord, and I don't know if necessarily rising or submitting is really the answer there. But okay, Lord, you're the one that changes the heart, not my rightness. So I'm going to try and rise above. Only God can change a heart.